You are listening to King's Court Podcast.
Is everyone ready to officially start?
I feel like we started already.
Yeah, it's rolling and everything.
Cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the King's Court Podcast. In this corner, we have me, the King, Brandon. And in the other corner, we have...
You have Aksu, and I'm just happy to have a zero controversy podcast today.
Ha! Yeah. Before we get things started, I just want to podcastly apologize. Certain things have happened, whatever. They had me off my game, and I haven't been able to provide that full The King experience for you. But we're back. Our mojo's back, and you're gonna get that uncut, and I brought a special guest in today to get me back on track. Earlier I gave you CTZ, one of the thirds of the most awesome Crown of Servers team ever. And today I bring you the other one. I actually would say probably this is a boomer episode. Beantown's finest. And this is how I really like this person, because I overlook their affiliation to Boston. Rongydoge in the building. Let's go.
Yo, first of all, we're going to milk the uncut energy out of you. I gotta say, that was maybe the lowest energy intro I've ever heard. That was that dribbled out. There was no shots. That was just it just kind of just dribbled out. What happened? Where's the mojo? What happened to you? Where's the energy?
The energy is, don't worry. The energy is being saved for us.
Yeah, for the entire 2 hours,
It's there because I know. I know how it gets between us, Roji. I know how it gets.
I was going to say, 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. I can promise you 90-ish seconds. 2 hours, we'll figure it out as we go along.
Okay. Roji, I don't know. So do they give you the what did Analyze Chris call the
short
court?
Form?
Short court? Do they give you? Do you get fed short court?
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's fucked up being here because every time I listen to the King's Court, I'm always on double speed because you all motherfuckers are slow. And so listening to you, it's like I'm moving in slow motion right now. Your voices are just kind of coming across my ears really. You need to just maybe start speaking faster, or we'll record your parts and then I'll listen to it double speed and respond, and then we'll stitch it together in post.
That's crazy. Okay, well, I don't know how much of short court, how much of the intro you get, but it's your turn to give us your history. Give where it all got started, why you started playing Netrunner, when. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Okay. I learned Netrunner through my friend Harry in Boston. This was mid to late 2017. I'd say the first seminal moment I have is me and Harry were watching Worlds at his apartment, and he marked the fuck out when Gray installed Heartbeat, and I had no idea what was going on. I bounced off a couple times, and then it clicked, and then I started playing more and more. I grinded a lot on JNet in the early days, and then I'd say the first breakthrough I had was winning BLM in summer of 2020, right after COVID hit. That was the first big tournament I won.
Do you remember our game
at BLM?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Damn, you forgotten.
I did forget. Wait. Was it in the cut or was it in the tournament?
No shot, Brennan made the
cut. We played in the cut. Do you remember what corp you were playing?
I was on CTN.
Correct.
What were you playing?
Hosh.
Fuck, I have no. I remember almost losing to Solemn Storm, or maybe I did lose to Solemn Storm in round 1 of the cut, and then I remember the finals, but I don't remember anything in between.
Okay, so I think I was doing really, really pretty decently well, and then instead of I just made the classic mistake. Instead of rebirthing into Omar, I rebirthed into Kim.
Oh, I was happy about that.
Yeah, and I think if I rebirth into Omar and turning wheel dig R&D, I think I get really close to winning. I can't remember if the agenda was, but it was so bad, and we just
did I win that game with EOI, EOI at GFI, or was it Psycho? Man, I missed that fucking deck.
I I don't remember how it ended, but it was that was yeah, that was I think the first tournament where I actually played like 12 hours straight of net, or like something crazy like that.
It was a long ass tournament.
Yeah, that was a long. That was nuts.
It was one day. We did the whole thing in one day.
In one day, yeah. That's
How many people entered?
114.
Okay, that's like
Yeah.
9. Oh, they played double-sided Swiss at that point.
Double-sided Swiss, yeah.
Double-sided Swiss,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was a top cut to 8, I think.
Yeah.
Like a
It was
weird
top cut
draw.
8, 6 rounds.
That sounds
It
really
I was
nice.
gonna say, I don't remember playing. I thought that the only tournament game that we played against each other was at NA Cons last year. I thought that was the first time we played. But I think probably we had this exact conversation before that game, and you reminded me about BLM, and then I forgot in between then and now.
No. I actually think this is the first time we talked about it because we played online. It wasn't in person. Like the NA Cons the first time we played in person.
Yeah. Clearly, you've been thinking about it since then.
Just
I mean,
stuck in
that
his
was
head.
like those were my key early moments. That's the first major cut of that size that I made.
Me too.
Yeah, right. And
Do you think about like
actually,
the butterfly wings flap and you win that game and then you win the tournament? What do you think happens? What's different?
No, I couldn't beat Swifty that day. I killed everybody. Like that's what my root outfit list was like. Everybody died except Swifty. I couldn't kill Swifty that day. And like he first round sweeps me, and then like I don't lose again until like the cut. It's like crazy, but I just
So we would have had a British BLM champion.
yeah, almost,
That's
yeah.
fucked up.
It's pretty wild.
But we didn't. Thank Christ.
Right. You saved the day at the end of the day. Like if I win BLM, it's also like wild. Even though we're not supposed to tell me I'm black.
Right. It's still a secret.
That's kind of fucked up that you didn't let Brandon win.
I
didn't know him. I had no idea who he was.
It's online, so we give them a pass. But white privilege and all that.
So so if you win BLM, then you join Snare Bears, and I don't join Snare Bears.
Oh, and you're like in the tiebreaker bozo group after that.
But tiebreakers didn't exist. I feel like I don't know what I do.
No, it's like you go unbanned first, and then tiebreakers.
Christ, me and unbanned.
Oh, that would have been insane. But like, I don't think I make tiebreak because even still, like the BLM ended up getting me onto ShadowNet.
Yeah,
and that's how.
Yeah, that's the worst
that's
timeline.
how I really got my start. And when I mean ShadowNet, I mean ShadowNot. We'll address them later. But
why did you get scoops?
we're going to address. We're going to address that later. But you keep going on with history.
Yeah, I mean, I love yellow decks. I love blue decks. So I won BLM with a yellow deck and a blue deck. I finished like second or third at a bunch of big tournaments, like second at APAC, second at US Nats in 22, third at CBI in 2023, which was one of my favorites. That tournament was so much fucking fun because I didn't play Worlds in 2022 because my son was born. And then I missed the entire boat meta, and I'd like missed the entire Drago meta and had no like experience with any of it, but it was a yellow tag deck. So like it felt like slipping into a warm bath. That was some of the most fun I've ever had at a tournament was killing people with Drago R+. That's just such a fucking fun deck. And anybody who thinks it wasn't fun is wrong.
Correct. I brought the right person on. I brought the right person on. Oh,
how could you hate just single-mindedly pursuing this win con where you're just like, it felt like when that deck gets on top, you just hold the runner's head under the water and you just punch them in the back of the head until they die. That's what that deck felt like, and it's a joy to play.
Yeah, I think the issue is the play against part.
No. They don't get a say. They just die.
Yeah,
I agree, but like the Janet people are like think otherwise,
Listen.
Why would we ever consider JNet people? They're not real people.
They're clothes are not people.
Yeah, they don't get a say.
They don't get a say. Exactly. So okay, you've joined Snare Bears. So like, how did that all come together? You win BLM, and then
Yeah,
Who rings you? Who rings the doorbell?
I won BLM, and then so I had like hung out with Proto Snare Bears in 2019 in Rotterdam because I was talking to, there was like this Slack channel that was like NYC competitive, and it was like Proto Snare Bears were in that channel plus a bunch of like other people, and then I started talking in there because I had seen that like VLC IG, and I was like, isn't this deck really fucking good? Which they had like also come to the same conclusion. So we started talking then, and then after I won BLM, Sam was like, so when I joined Snare Bears, and I think when most people like join a testing group, and if you don't do this, then have achieved like ego death in a way that is unreachable for me. You go back and read. Like I scrolled back in the conversation to read what people were saying before I joined, because of course I did, because I feel like that's the natural thing to do. And it was like Sam floating my name and people being like, I guess, I don't know. And then like after I won BLM, Sam was like, I'm gonna invite Ian. And there was like a chorus of like, I guess, or like, really? Or like, okay, I like no one was excited. Everyone was kind of very tepid about it. And there were maybe, I don't know, there were like 5 people in Snare Bears at that point. I remember Laura was like very unimpressed. She was not happy. But yeah, that's how I got into Snare Bears, and that's how I found my people. And those are like the best people in the world. That's been the main best part of Netrunner for me, is like having those friends.
Wow, excellent. So that's 2020.
That was 2020. Yeah.
During the dark ages of the pandemic.
It wasn't that. I mean, we had Rizeki.
Oh, I didn't mean the Netrunner. I literally meant everything was saying we had Rizeki. Oh, lols. Everyone's favorite
fun.
orb.
I love Rizeki. I love playing with Rizeki. Like 419 with Rizeki is maybe my favorite deck of all time. I love that fucking deck.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick, to be fair.
419.
Like you play Rizeki, you play Deuces Wild, you play Turtles, and like Falsifier and Corporate Grant, and you just own the game from start to finish.
Do you have Pat Tap at that point?
Yeah, you play Pat Tap.
Yeah, that card is so sick.
Thank God we had his Martin. Okay, so 2023. That's Barcelona.
Do we need to get you like cocaine, like coffee? You sound so tired.
I sound tired?
You sound tired. Maybe it's because I only listen on double speed, but you sound like exhausted.
I think something might have fucked up your brain if you listen on double speed only.
Who's got time? The King's Court is like 6 hours long every time. Like I gotta listen on double speed. Like short court is not even short enough.
Short court? You need what? Quarter court?
Yeah, I need eighth court.
Eighth court.
It's just like 3 phrases from the podcast and nothing else.
2023 was like the year I broke through, because I made the NEH deck, which is still my all-time favorite Corp deck, and then won Cascadia, and then got 8th at Worlds when we made the deck even better with False Lead. And that was the best. That was so much fun. And Intercons also, because Jai killed himself for no reason.
Yes, I do remember going over that with him. That was so funny.
That was I don't know who was commenting that game, but like the turn Jai goes to 1 in hand, you can hear a commentator before I do anything like start to laugh. Like he had the spidey sense. He knew that like something was wrong, because I was like, I paused for like, because you don't want to like snap res and just be like, you're dead. But like I had to give a gentleman's pause before I started my turn. And he started to laugh before I rezzed the Reaper. So he knew what was up. That was so fucking funny. He was in a good position too. He had Stargate installed. Like I had nothing going on.
Yeah.
Just
decided to just off himself,
decided to die instead.
Wow.
So yeah, 2023 was good. I loved that NEH. And then 2024, I was 3rd at East Coast Nats and then bombed out of Worlds really badly. And like it taught me a lot about mental going into Worlds, but like that was not a fun experience for me. That was probably the lowest I think I've ever felt playing Netrunner, was like Worlds 2024 in San Francisco.
Why? Like what do you think like led into not performing well, or as well as you would like?
It was a few things, I think. Like I really don't like playing Shaper, and so I didn't even consider playing Lat, even though it was the best deck, like clearly the best deck. And I also really hate playing Glacier, and so I didn't consider playing Ag Infusion, even though that was like kind of clearly the best deck going into the tournament. So, or like not even the best deck, but like the most consistent, like the known entity that you could just pick up and like learn how to play and play.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that. So I felt like on the runner side, I felt like I had we found something with that deep dive Sable. Like I think it was a good deck. I think that's a deck that could have easily won Worlds. It functioned, it won games, and it was just like strong. And on Corp, I was just totally lost and like played the NEH even though I knew that it was not really like into a field of Anacam Lat with a bunch of stone ships was just like horribly positioned. But I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't have a better option. So going into the tournament, my mental was already pretty fucked up. And then during the tournament, I remember like my whole mindset was I can only lose X amount of times. We can only lose like what, 5 times, 4 times before you're out. Or if you lose 5 times, you're out. And I was like, and I need to win, all these different games. And so basically my mindset was I can't lose with my Corp, because if I lose with my Corp, I'm out of the tournament. Because I thought I was going to drop Sable games. So already I'm like orienting myself from the worst case, from like the lose perspective. And then like I lost with the Corp. Or I started I think like 5-1. And then I lost with the Corp, and like my mental exploded. I like was like, oh, that's it. Like I'm not going to be able to win enough runner games to make up for this loss. And I lost with the Corp, and then I lost to Tuno with the Corp that like in a game that was just not close. And like my mental exploded basically. So I think I was 5-3, and I was just ready to lose. I was ready to be done. I was like, I was out on my feet essentially, which is a horrible place to be, because like I didn't want to drop like with still having had a chance to like keep playing, or like I could have deluded myself later that like maybe if I had kept playing I could have won. So I had to play the games out, but I didn't want to win the games. I was like already convinced I'd lost, so I didn't want to win, and it sucked. It felt awful. And so I lost, and also I lost the last couple games hilariously. Like one of them I bravadoed through in a Nancy, and then lived with 1 card in hand. And I was like, all right, I'll access a ganked on R&D, because it was the mark was Sable.
Of course.
And then the other one, I went up like 5-0 or 6-0 against PD, and then like perfectly charted my way through the warp, like the perfect line to lose the game. Like found every possible, it was the inverse of a perfect game where you just win. It's like I found every possible choice to make me lose. It was beautiful in a fucked up like shit way. So yeah, and I went back and I felt sorry for myself for like 18-ish hours. So that was a bad time. That was probably the nadir of my Netrunner playing, was like how bad I felt at Worlds that year. And like it helped in that it identified just like how important mental is, and also like the wrong way to go about mental. Like it was like, this is a perfect encapsulation of the wrong way to think about playing in a Netrunner tournament. And this is the result. And it taught a lesson,
Absolutely.
At least I didn't drop to draft fantasy basketball. That would have been way worse than blowing up and losing the tournament.
I wonder who did that. I wonder who would do that.
Hopefully nobody who would listen to this.
Nah, no regrets. No regrets. I wasn't winning.
No, but that's
You
actually,
have to
you know
still
what?
try though.
I got mad at you. I forget which King's Court it was when you talked through your thinking about this. It made me madder about it than I had been without having listened to your thinking about it.
I don't know. I made it worse.
Yeah, you made it way worse. Like if you're like, it's really important to me to draft fantasy basketball, and it's like more important to me than winning Worlds, and I just like this is something that's extremely important to me in my life. Like, fine. I don't get it, but fine. But don't do the fucking pretending that you had no shot to win because it's only 50-50 to win this game, and then it's like 70-30 to win this. Like, don't do that shit. because that reasoning means you shouldn't play in any tournament ever. Like if you're like, I need to win 14 games in Swiss to make the cut, and then another like 6 games in the cut to win Worlds. And each time, even if I'm 70-30, like you multiply all those together, it's like less than 1%. So why would I play? Like that's the shitty reasoning. Don't give me that shitty reasoning.
That's fair. I mean, if you look at the numbers like that, yeah, sure. That's
like you can't look at it like that. Fucking 3 games away from winning the whole tournament, and not look at it that way before the tournament starts. Whatever, man.
It's still like 4 games to win Worlds. Like it's
no.
different.
It's fair. It's fair. It's just that like I don't have any regrets. I played them all on those matchups. Was thoroughly throttled. Yeah, like also like I felt like if here's one of the things no one else considers. That like if I play Sokka and win, and I play D, and I swear if D probably had to play the Lat versus Ag Infusion matchup again, they just probably reach over the table and just kill me. Like
you're talking about being mad about playing Netrunner at a Netrunner tournament with the most popular matchup of the meta?
No. It's just funny because me and D played at Crowded Servers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were on Sisters at Worlds, right?
Yeah, we played at Crowded. Yeah, we played Crowded Servers, and then we played in Swiss, and then we played first round of the cut. Like if they had to do the matchup, like at the end of the third match, was like I'm just glad. Like I really don't like this match. Like I really want to play this match. I'm really like whatever. And I'm like, man, if they flipped like maybe, they just would have been like, just too infuriated. Maybe that was the key.
So you actually care how your opponents feel after the games, or no?
No. They were playing trick shot lat. Whatever they got was deserving.
Exactly.
I don't care. I'm just saying that like in a blind rage they just might reach over and like finish me off. Because
That's what it. If you've never experienced D finishing you off, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yes, right now. Yo, all right. We got there.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it was worth finishing 8th in your fantasy basketball league that year and missing the playoffs.
Oh my god. So you know what the funny part about that is, or even to add just more like fuel to this fire, is that like this year I literally was trying to tank. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
tank
but, like I can't
tank the league.
Yeah, but I can't pass up on value. So I just pick people off the waiver wires who are like, this is gonna give me value for like so and so amount of time, and I'm like 4th seed right now, and I just beat like the number 1 seed like last week. Like, not that I think I'm going to win it all, but like I traded good players for like picks and stuff, and like for some reason like I'm like there's no way. I don't think there's really a way of me like even like because there's 14 teams in the league, like 8 make the cut, so it's like, man, getting to 9th, it's not a thing. Like I'm just like, wow, okay, well, I guess plot twist, and the trade deadline is like this Thursday, and I have to decide like, these picks I acquired, do I cash them back in to get players to help me this year, or just ride it out, or do I like it's wild. But boy, fantasy basketball is.
Do you think you would have done this well if you had made the cut in Edinburgh? Was there a conflict? Like, was it like, if I make the cut, then I can't fantasy draft? Or I'm gonna have to draft again?
No. I had to, the day of the cut that night, I had to draft at, was it 2 or 3 a.m.? Yeah.
So after the cut was over.
So basically, cut was over. We all went out like later, and like at karaoke, and then I had to cut from like karaoke early to go back to get ready for the draft. But
so you could have had it all.
Yeah, it's funny because like I just threw my last game in Swiss, and like if I just didn't, I would have been in.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? I was mad about this too.
Go ahead.
This was the one where you were like, if I had run R&D, then I could have won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not a throw. That's not a throw. A throw is when you are going to win the game and then you fuck up and you lose. You like missed a line that could have won you the game, but you were in a position where you had to access an agenda to win. So you weren't ahead. That's not a throw.
If you have the win and you don't take it, that's a throw. I feel like.
But you don't but you don't know what's on top of R&D.
Yeah, but
like
Brandon's
no. But
Brandon's play was like dog shit, I think.
Yeah. Like
you can play like dog shit and lose without throwing.
No. Like the reason it's a throw is because like I get what you're saying. How the game was there, I needed to win like that turn, and so.
But why? Wait. Normally, if a runner needs to win on their turn, or else they lose, that means the corp is winning that game in that moment.
Not necessarily on points, but just because of measured response. Okay.
I mean, sure.
Yes. Right. I just want to make that part clear. But like, so don't get me wrong. I don't know if they have measured response in hand. Okay. Like, even if they have one with like 2 Basalt Cat, like it's really bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like the reason it's a throw is because like it's not like I didn't just take the line that would have won, and I took some I needed to run, and it's not like I just like ran HQ or like I ran the wrong server or whatever. I just fucking clicked for like $3. Like it was like so bad. I didn't even give myself a chance, is why I say I threw. Right?
I think that's a bad play. I think you can only throw if like you were going to win, and instead of choosing to win, you chose to lose. I don't think you can say that you're throwing if you had a chance to win and you didn't take the chance, is my opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, get your fucking words right while you get knocked out in the last round of Swiss.
I still think I threw, but that's fine.
I think I threw in the last round of Swiss at Worlds.
Yeah.
Because I ID'd with Ice Cream College.
Oh,
you shouldn't have it.
I think that I can lose that with strength of schedule. I can lose that game and still make the cut in basically the bottom of the cut. And if I win the game, then I'm in the top half of the cut. And I think that if I'm really trying to win Worlds, I play that game out because I'm trying to just there's no penalty. It's kind of always right to do it.
You were already at 30 points.
Yeah.
So what did you ID? Just that you didn't want to play, or you wanted to be nice, or?
But I don't know. I didn't crunch it, but like it wasn't clear to me that there was actually going to be 30s at the bottom. It was clear to you?
Yeah, there were going to be basically 2 or 3 or 1 or 2. I was like,
okay.
I didn't do all the math because I was like, I can ID, so I should. And also I like Chris, right? So I was like, oh yeah, like I like Chris. Like he really clearly wants to ID. Like I can ID. Like of course I should ID, and I didn't think about it too hard. But like I think that knocked the momentum away, and it like knocked out the intention, and like it put me in the bottom half of Swiss, or in the bottom half of the cut, which like put me where I was. I don't know. So yeah, I threw 2.
You threw 2. You telling this explanation and then giving the explanation for what throwing is like this is worse than.
I'm like no, because I'm on the fucking King's Court. Like I'm playing by your crazy ass rules where anything is a throw. Like anything is a throw.
Yeah, language evolves.
Yeah. I'm just throw maxing right now. I'm throw mogging you. You can't fucking keep up.
I'm just surprised how fast you came over to the dark side.
Like we already established I'm quick. Okay. When's the last time you saw the sun, Aksu?
What? Saw the sun?
When's the last time you saw the sun? Yeah.
Like 3 months ago.
That's cracked. Favorite card, Corp and Runner.
Card is hard, man.
You can give like ideas.
It's probably just CTM and 419. Like are the 2 faves. I don't know what else to say. Like
sounds good.
Because CTM is like the whole deck. Because they're both the whole deck, right? Like the idea itself is the whole deck. So I don't have to pick just a piece of the deck. I'm basically picking the deck. See, like it's just fun to interrupt your opponent and make them do something. And both CTM and 419 do that every game. Like it's just fun to say trace 4. And it's just fun to say 419 and point at your ID after your opponent is like in the flow of like install this and then play a fucking sure gamble. It's like no. Trace like show me that card or pay 1. I miss it.
That's fair.
What's your favorite? Is it like Fast Break? And I'm trying to think of a runner card with draft in it.
That's awful. Fast break. Fast break is. Oh, my favorite card.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. I get it. It's hard. Ooh.
You really don't have one off top.
No, like.
Is it not the outfit? You were like such an outfit stan for so long.
Picking ideas is low-key kind of cheap.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I liked what I could do with the outfit. It wasn't the outfit. Like it was really just like steady and hard-hitting news that I loved. I can, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Man, HHN. I love HHN. Is HHN more favorite to me than Estelle Moon and Rashid? I don't know. Matee is fucking holy shit. Like, oh, crazy. Runner side is like.
Like Faust or Audrey? Something like that?
It's not Faust. It would definitely be Audrey over Audrey's like Bay.
Mm.
Maybe it's just APOC.
APOC is fun.
APOC is pretty fun, yeah.
That like streak from 21 to 22 was all like APOC Max. Like
APOC Max was just the time to. Whew. Oh. Baby.
That was OTG in 2021 or 2022. Was like APOC Max, and I had to play against Gray on fucking Acme, on like Data Ward Acme with Crisium grids. It was just misery.
Misery, yeah. Yeah, that's like me, you, Sokka. That was a good.
Yeah, you were at US Nats in 2022, right? Or 2021, right? No, 2022.
22
was off the grid. That's where we shared the hotel room.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And we met. That's when we met Seb K.
Yeah,
that's when we discovered Seb K. Yeah,
was that Seb's first tournament? And we went out for like fried chicken, talking about the decks afterwards.
Oh yeah, yes, and we got a free one. That was hype.
I still have the wrestling championship belt from winning the Crown of Servers with Yumi and Sokka. That's in my. I'm looking at it right now. It's in my closet.
Oh, that's beautiful, Ronji. I have to address something. Okay, I need to talk about your friends on the Shadow Knot. Okay.
Yeah.
So Axu sent a letter in.
Hey, it's not confirmed. It was me.
Sure. Wait.
The fuck are we talking about? What?
Okay. Did you listen to the last Shadow Knot?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how people are sending letters in?
Oh, the romance things, yeah. I mean, neither of you fuck, so I didn't think either of you was sending in a message.
It was relationship advice. There's other relationships also.
Come on. Grow
up. So I think I should address the like SBT thing first.
Yeah.
Because I was mentioned, and it was like I think
if you want, I can read the whole letter up like on here also. So I can respond to the allegations.
Is this like your content padding here? You're like, oh shit, like we're only 45 minutes in, like we need another hour and a half of content. Let's read the entire
No, I told people that there's beef and that it was going to be responded to on this podcast. So the whole SBT part was like wild because I think I legitimately don't remember. I don't remember.
I can read the whole letter out.
Yeah, read the letter.
Go ahead.
I have to fetch it from my. No, I have to get it from somebody who sent the letter.
Yeah, sure. Funny how you have access to this letter.
Hey, I have insider information. Okay, so the letter goes, "Hello, Phil and Whiteblade 111. I am writing to ask for advice about how to deal with my boomer uncle. He currently resides in Canada, around Mississauga area, I think. And we often have voice calls because I live in Europe currently, because of some personal reasons. During these calls, he just keeps complaining about something called the SBT. I'm not completely sure what this is, but it seems that the organization has hurt him dearly. Most recently, banning, in quotation marks, touching up or something. It sounded to me that this is a good thing to ban, but I just cannot get him to clearly explain why he would touch up anybody. I would want to understand what he is going through, but it's hard to connect with him because he keeps joking about my accent. He also, for some reason, hates Europeans. Would appreciate any kind advice on how to deal with him. Regards, the name of the sender.
He sounds kind of goated, no? Like, these are all good opinions.
Which one? You also want to touch up somebody?
Oh, yeah. What's better than touching people up? Nothing's better than that.
Perfect. No, you know what it is? It's like Whiteblade then proceeded to say that I have crazy takes about the SVT, and
Which you do.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Rongy.
When I'm a guest on your show, this is an SBT hating zone. There's no room for any SBT apologia in a show that I'm currently attending.
No, we have to be nice. We have to be nice for them, so we get scoops in the future.
No, but hold on. But Rongy, I'm glad you're here, right? And this is where I tie you in, because you have been witness to, Whiteblade's tirades, right? That, like, you have to understand, like, this is the person who's calling me out for SVT. She is calling me out for no way, no shot. Like, petition forms, blame changer write-ups. Like, I don't think I've ever come close to that. So I don't know what all that is about.
So you're saying the worst part is the hypocrisy.
It's pretty, it's crazy. Like I thought, we could see eye to eye, and like that we just respected each other's games, but like to put me out there and keep yourself out of it is crazy to me.
Hilarious choice of expression. I think that clearly you're doing something right and she's doing something wrong because you have scoops.
Correct. That is the breaking. We have scoops, and they don't have scoops. And like, to be honest, they were talking about retiring. You should retire. You're washed. There's a new sheriff in town, and don't be out there like, oh, how could they get scoops that we don't have scoops? We put in this work, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we grind hard.
Yeah, tell them, man.
we have episodes out here. Like, the people, Netrunner, they don't hear from you, so you don't have scoops, right?
So King's Court is prolific the way that like a hamburger grinder is prolific. Like, you keep feeding meat into one end and then you keep turning the handle, and like that pink glistening meat is just going to keep sliding out the chute onto the floor. Yep. So congratulations, King's Court. Yes, you put out a lot of content. You shit a lot of pink juice onto the floor.
Thanks.
ShadowNet puts out less content, and I'm not in a position to claim that it's better than slimy pink shitty meat juice. So I guess I can't really follow this up with like they're better. But I do want to defend them because I don't think that you are in your right mind if you're coming after Whiteblade and coming after Phil in the podcast sphere and trying to tell them they're washed. I gotta stand up for my snare bear friend. I can't fuck with that.
That's fine. You can do that, but really, what's happening here is I'm actually defending myself. You know what I mean? Like,
this is self-defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is this self-defense.
I feel like your co-host like shit on you to begin with. He's the one calling you an unk.
Listen, I've dealt with him. Don't worry about him. It's really, these other who are just like, if they called us out. They're like, if they get scoops and we don't get scoops, yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean? Of course it's self-defense. So I just had to put that out there.
So you're defensive about your scoops.
I'm defensive about, like, our brand is hot, and that's how we got scoops. We put in this work. That's how we got scoops. We have the community engaged in what we do. That's how we got, like, they listen to the King's Court, so I don't even know what they're.
I don't think Whiteblade listens. About. No shot Whiteblade listens.
We read the short court.
Sure, whatever. Short court, whatever. And so yeah.
I searched the King's Court on YouTube, and I literally, you don't even fucking come up. I see something about Elvis. I see something about Cuphead, the original soundtrack. Where the fuck is where is it? What do you upload it as?
I guess it depends on spelling.
It's kind of bad search engine optimization,
That's what I'm saying. I was going to look for the viewers counts. I want to see.
It's like 200 per episode.
Well, now we got to get Sam. We got to talk to Phil. See how many people listen to ShadowNet.
Yeah, but like that's not even like we have that per episode, and besides like actually going on tour and Christmas break, like
You're putting this on me?
wait, whoa! As I said, Axu going on tour and Christmas break, we put out episodes every week, and like yeah, it's cool to be like, oh, here's the new ShadowNet episode after like 3 months. Of course, everyone's gonna go listen to it, but like we be out here getting that consistent viewership. You get me?
Sounds like you two should be fighting each other, not fighting against the ShadowNet. Oxy's out here just calling you a fucking crazy unk. Like, talking about shitty takes. Which, by the way, Oxy, you're fucking wrong. Like, the SBT takes are good takes.
Depends on the SBT take.
Sure. I do. Actually, you know what? If we're being completely honest, because I am under oath on this podcast, touch-ups did need to go. That card sucks.
Hondo P. Finally somebody understand on this podcast.
Hondo P.
Okay.
Yeah, touch-up sucks. Falsely did not have to go. Dolls did not have to go.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. I want you to explain this because we were aligned. We were killing people with Drago. You were doing the false lead thing. Why? What made you upset about touch-ups in the kill spear? Because you love to kill.
It's actually, you know what? Actually, fine. Like, I think the touch-ups is kind of an awkward card, and it's not like a guaranteed hit, right? So it's not even like you just assemble the combo. I think really the problem was Nebula, if that's the case. Yeah. And if you just ban Nebula, then you can keep touch-ups. I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair take. The problem was, I guess the problem was the deck and not the card. So you're right. I retract the take. Touch-ups, it would have been better to ban Nebula.
Thank you. Thank you. Rest in peace, touch-ups. Gone but never forgotten. Taken from us way too soon.
That's what I'm saying. But Cyber Sand Harvester could eat a dick. Like Ob can eat a dick.
Really?
I like Ob. I don't like Cyber Sand. But like, so the reason I like Ob is because I feel like Ob's a hero in terms of like having many lines, skillful play, whatever. Like when you compare it to the rest of like Startup Plus, of course it looks crazy. But like having options and being able to do different things and like skill expression, as Cobra Bubbles called it, is like excellent. I love it. I like it.
Yes, I just wish they didn't have to break the whole fucking game in order to create that. And like create a million horrible rules interactions.
But like most things that are good break the game.
What breaks the game out of like Oko?
Scoring 4 points off 3-1 is pretty broken.
That you could do that in RH.
Yeah. That's the only one who has like actually broken interactions.
When I say broken, I mean like wrecks the way that Netrunner functions and causes the player base to have to internalize like 10,000 pounds of bullshit in order to understand how the deck works.
No, like I get what you're saying, but if this leads to fucking you saying mental load, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay,
I'm gonna blow a mental load into your fucking face, man. Like that deck sucks. If you can fucking pop a Deddy like a fucking Rikoko. And keep the counters? That's stupid as hell.
Yeah.
That's stupid as hell.
That sounds fucking awesome. Sounds like I fucking cheated like life and death.
Yeah, you cheated, of course. It sounds like that.
Yeah.
Like
the counters are on nothing. The counters exist without a card on them and stay in the game. They're horrible.
They're in the void. Listen, we teleported them through. Like I don't know, APOC and Hostile, whatever.
What kind of a defense is that?
I don't listen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm never on Aksu's side, and I'm on Aksu's side here.
So wait. So your real thing is not Ob, it's Rokoko.
No, because Ob is the enabler on this bullshit.
Brother, I played Rokoko in fucking Worlds with the Gagarin. That deck slapped. But that deck, you pop the Rokoko and move the counters to another already installed card, motherfucker.
Okay.
You're not like fetching it out of the goddamn deck in between the counters coming off.
That's what you have a problem with? It's like you have two triggers, you pick one and then you pick the other. What's the what?
Disgusting. I think in the same remote. No, in the same remote is the real disgusting problem. You know that's true.
In this okay, so that's what you have a problem with. It comes into the same remote.
It's obscene.
I think that realistically, Brandon just doesn't know how the game works, like mechanically. Yeah. So he doesn't have these issues.
That's true.
Okay, hold on. I've said this before, but I will say it again. Remember, people, Axu has no legs to stand on when it comes to how the game works. He is the league leader in game losses in the last 4 years. He can't even put the right fucking cards down. Okay? Let's be real. So
how many game losses do you have, Axu?
Like 5.
Why?
Good question. Perfect question. Yeah, why, Axu?
I do before I think. That's the real reason.
He can't even fucking put his deck together. He couldn't put my deck together.
Who the fuck remembers Mulch plays imps in there?
I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna play Mulch, okay? He's like, yeah, okay, I'll print out the decks. Okay?
This is on you for trusting Axu to print out your deck.
I know that now. I know that now. Fool me once. Anyway, so we get to the Airbnb, we're playing the deck. It's not until I'm like, well, there's like 4 cards left. There's no fucking imps in the Mulch deck. I'm like of all the cards to forget, it was
Brandon, you didn't look through the deck before you played it?
I fully trusted in Axu. You know what I mean? Like I'll give you a chance and I'll fully trust it. And like the crazy thing is, I counted the cards though, and there was the right amount of cards that should have.
Axu, what did you put in over the imps?
I don't remember.
Play like 6 simul chips.
Right? Like
I actually think it was just like fewer cards because we were also missing some sleeves.
Oh, it was over deck size.
Yeah, it's like normal Brandon deck, like 64 cards or something.
It wasn't 64 cards. Stop.
Oh, yes, sorry, it's 75 at least.
Stop capping. Like, just listen. You tell Rongy what you got game losses.
Okay, the first one is like normal, where it just forget to discard. That's like a normal thing that used to give a game loss. It doesn't actually anymore, so I think that should be revoked.
That happened to me against Seb at NA Cons this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Like good players fall for the same thing.
Seb cored me, and then I ended my turn with 5 cards. Seb took their turn, and then before I started, I was like, I have 5 cards in hand. That's normal.
Exactly.
Sure, fine. I'm not revoking it, but sure. Go ahead.
I mean, then.
But also, like that game at NA Cons, like literally, there are 3 judges sitting next to the game, like watching every move. Like, if judges aren't going to catch that, like, I also think the net damage is like a totally fine remedy. But whatever, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give us your other game loss.
Is this like public shaming? What the fuck are you getting from this?
Listen, if you're going to attack me, okay, this is not only for you, shadow not any of these people who are going to attack me, okay? You better come correct, because I have receipts. So,
how many scoops do you have? How many cards do you get to scoop?
I don't think we can reveal that, right?
They publish this shit in the fucking art. You don't even read the article.
They don't have the numbers.
I sure
there
don't.
is number one. There's 2 cards coming up next week.
Yeah, you got 2 cards, right?
Uh-huh.
You can't give them 1?
This week, no. Hell no.
What?
Better tune up next week.
You can't give them 1 like it's you're putting this on us?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There is a brotherhood of podcasters, all right? It is a fucking like society of people who stream Netrunner content to like the 30 people that consume it and still care about Netrunner. And you're just going to fucking turn your back on Phil and Sam and say, no, I think you should have no scoops. Fuck you.
100%.
We're hoarding all the scoops.
We earned our scoops.
This is such like... It's insane that you're Canadian and European because this is such a fucking American capitalist take. Like, no, these are my scoops. Like, I need more scoops. Really, the fact that you have none, fuck you. Mm-hmm. Like, how? How are you not sharing the wealth?
Yeah, should have pushed it up to NSG and gotten the scoops that way.
Listen, you can't. Like, they literally admitted. Okay, they literally admitted that like they just didn't ask anyone. They're just fucking entitled. They just thought,
neither did we.
Yeah, did you ask for the fucking? You didn't ask.
We sure did ask for scoops.
No, we
remember?
Did. Oh, we did technically.
Yes, we certainly did.
Give me the technically. What are we talking about here?
I think it was like
you responded to the email where they offered you the scoops.
I think I asked like, are the scoops being divided out yet? And Manwrapped answered like, no, they were still deciding those. And like,
That's not it.
exactly.
No, but we applied to be on the list, and there was something before where we weren't on it, but we wanted to make sure that we get on it, and we got on it. You know what I mean?
I think if your main knock is that you can put out more content than the ShadowNet and they're fucking washed and can't do an episode like they need 6 months in between their episodes, give them one of the scoops and then tell them make an episode in 24 hours, motherfuckers. You won't. And see whether they can do it.
If Phil releases the Bake Off, I can give them the scoop. That's the only way.
Rongy,
no, you heard it. You heard it. That's binding. I heard it.
No.
The listeners heard it. That's binding. Phil, release the Bake Off episode. You get a King's Court scoop.
Okay, listen, I think you're missing the point, Rongy. I think the point is that they name dropped us. They could have name dropped any other content, but they name dropped us as someone who's like, don't deserve scoops over them. That's why I clapped back. But as far as the Bake Off episode, here's another thing that they're not telling you the truth on. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
On King's Court, I'm gonna break all of your hearts. He fucking lost the episode. He doesn't have the episode. I can't believe you guys are still asking for this episode like it actually exists and is still there. That's crazy to me.
Lose an episode.
You delete the files. Probably. Really breaking news on the King's Court podcast this week.
We got
him.
like Epstein files that are like 3,000 years old that are coming. Like these things don't. It's the internet. Nothing gets deleted.
Listen, you guys are like, just think that Phil is keeping the episode from you for what? No, it's gone, bro. Like, what do you mean?
No, surely it's still on the hard drive or something.
Yeah, exactly. We just gotta like excavate the landfill that the hard drive went to and find the Bake Off episode, and then they'll publish it.
Sure, people, sure,
and get the scoop.
Sure, it's gone, but whatever. And like, I can't believe you're on the side of the people who are breaking your hearts. You know, best episode. Everybody wants it. They won't give it to you. You know, like, nah, it's over.
I think
tell White go be a lawyer or a Fed or whatever, and leave the podcasting to us. Okay.
I think that it's fine that you're mad that they called you out as being undeserved for scoops. That's fair. I would have been mad too, because I'm looking at this list of scoops people and I'm trying to figure out the one that I can make fun of the most out of it. Maybe the process. Like I feel like the process hasn't played Netrunner in 2 years.
Yeah, after UK.
Like, why do they get a scoop?
After UK Megacities, nobody has played in the whole testing team.
Yeah,
they played at Worlds. Come on.
Did they? I didn't see any of them.
You didn't see Chris Dyer at Worlds?
I think that if the German community Discord can get a Netrunner scoop, then the ShadowNet can surely get a Netrunner scoop. Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here?
Right, exactly. It's not like they look. I mean, maybe they can't look at the list, but they called us out. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, I can't have that.
I mean, they surely didn't have the list of the people scooping yet.
A pair of NBN cards. Are we scooping on this episode? Is this where it's scoop? Oh, no, this is Wednesday, February 25th.
Next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you picked a bad time to be on the episode.
You didn't pick any time. But yeah, I just had to address that because that's crazy. Oh, and as far as like,
you know what? It sounds like there's no conflict here because you don't think the Bake Off exists. So there's no downside to you saying if you release the Bake Off episode, we'll give you one of the scoops because you think it's just not there.
Okay,
no, they're just plainly not getting a.
No, Brandon, we give them one of ours. We give them one of ours if they release the Bake Off episode.
No, fuck that shit. No,
we are for the people. We want the Bake
Off.
Look,
there's three people here. There's three people here. All voting aye.
Aye.
Nays?
Nay.
That's 2-1.
Listen. That's crazy. I can't believe you're selling out for a fucking episode of the Bake Off.
Yeah, I run one of the 2 active Netrunner podcasts. I need more episodes out there.
Listen, Yeti, you better get ready to record. I can't believe this shit.
You're not ditching me for Not Yeti. Not Yeti also deleted an episode of this shit.
But at least you don't fucking sell me up for a Bake Off episode that doesn't fucking exist. after
Exactly.
they fucking...
No, Brandon, I'm helping us. Like, the community will consider them villains after this.
Listen, these guys don't deserve scoops. And then we're going to give them a scoop? Are you fucking
Yeah,
cracked?
they released the episode that you said they were deleted maliciously.
They did, bro. Listen, look.
You just call
You
them
talk
out.
to Phil. You can DM Phil and be like, yo, where the episode at? Tell me what he says.
No, all the Shadownet people have blocked all the Europeans. They got too much. They got too much negative feedback on them not knowing anything about the European scene, and they blocked every single person coming from this landmass.
Yet you want to give them the scoop.
If they release the episode,
like whatever, man. Whatever.
I was laughing too hard. This shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Like I can't believe. Oh
no,
wow! Like
you just have to understand.
You gotta
I'm
have
setting
a
this up for.
backbone,
Huh?
Why don't Zoomers have a backbone? You gotta have a backbone. You gotta have
It
principles.
was so easy to manipulate this into happening. Like I had to do almost nothing, and this happened.
I'm trusting Brandon on that shit not existing anymore.
Oh god, that's so funny.
So this is about me and not trusting that the episode doesn't exist. Heaven forbid I fucking put an opinion out there that probably is true, because how long has this episode not been released?
You said like almost factually that it has been deleted. I thought you were like with actual evidence.
I mean, it was straight up slander. It's true. And libel once you put this into a transcript.
All right. Like I message Phil, did my homework. You message Phil and tell me what he said. Okay. The episode. Like, how long was this supposed to come out?
See, this is like a win. This is such a win-win, because now you get a scoop, and ShadowNet gets a scoop, and the Bake Off episode comes out, and NSG gets mad at everybody. Like, this is so fucking perfect. What synergy? This is great.
I can't believe Axe would sell me out for a fucking Bake Off episode that does exist. How long is this episode supposed to come out?
If it doesn't exist,
2
I
years?
didn't sell you out.
2 years.
No, if it doesn't exist, I didn't sell you out. If it does exist, I did the community a favor by making them release the episode and not hold it in a vault.
All of those can be true at the same time as you selling me out. You realize that, right?
No.
I agree with the Zoomer logic. I agree with the Zoomer brain.
Exactly.
You just want it your way, bro. G, stop this nonsense. I can't believe. Wow, no spy. Like, why?
What the fuck do you mean no spy now? I'm thinking about it logically, brother.
They attacked us and said that our work
No,
is
they attacked
nothing,
you
we don't deserve
specifically.
scoops, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna give them a scoop, and I want this for this Bake Off episode. Like, God, my goodness.
Maybe they were correct about you on the podcast.
What?
They might have told that I should like say stuff like, "Oh yeah, you're correct. That sounds really bad. Well, do you want to talk about something else now?" And I think I need to start learning how to redirect the conversations about something that triggers you into something more like productive way.
What are you gonna pick to put on YouTube? What video game?
Faster Than Light again.
Oh, that's a fun game.
That's pretty peak.
That game is good. What ship though?
The random one that it gives me. I should actually put Brandon to work once and like make him record something to put on the background.
Make him record a video game.
Yeah, or like his walk to work or something like that.
Brandon, do you walk to work?
Well, there would be a mode of transportation involved.
Yeah, you can like record the Uber driver.
That's crazy.
Bro, I have a camera. It's okay. I'm just recording this to put on YouTube to play over my Netrunner themed podcast in which I talk about fantasy basketball. Don't worry about it. It's totally normal.
You just tip them like hella extra and they're probably chill with it.
What I wanted to ask you, Rongydoge, I wanted to ask you about poker.
Oh yeah, what's up?
So, like, how seriously did you like actually used to play poker?
All right. So I played like a lot in high school, like home games in high school, and like would play at casinos, but like in high school and college. But the whole poker thing for me happened. I swear to God, this is true. I was backpacking in India, and I wound up with food poisoning in Goa. And I was like basically just fucking knocked out in Goa. Like I I spent probably, I don't know, maybe 10 days in a hotel room, and just like was trying to recuperate, and I was bored out of my mind. And I wound up in this city called Panjim, and I missed my train basically because I was going to go to Mumbai and then take a plane somewhere else, and like I missed my train to Mumbai. So I was bored and still recovering, and I found out that they have these riverboat casinos in Panjim. And I was like, all right, I'm bored enough. I'm going to go and check this out. And then there was poker. They had a poker room at the bottom of the riverboat. And so I was like, okay, I'll go play. And I went and I won money. And then I went back the next night and won money. And then I went and played in a tournament and won enough money that I wasn't legally allowed to take it out of the country. And so then I stayed because what else am I going to do? And I started playing poker there. And it was like a small poker room. Like I'd say there's 8-ish tables, 8 to 10 tables. And they like if you played consistently, if you showed up 3 or 4 nights a week, they had these apartments that they would put people up in. And so they put me up in these apartments for playing there like 3 or 4 nights a week. So yeah, it was like a place to live while I played poker and just hung out in India. And that was like I stayed there I think for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then I traveled around like Southeast Asia for a while, and then I came back and stayed for another 6 months, and then I traveled around some more, and then I came back for another like few months, and then went home.
Holy shit!
That's wild.
So that was the poker.
Oh, I knew none of that. That's crazy.
That was fun.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Did you...
That's. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like amazed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This was like 2011, 2012. Like I think I was 22 or 23. And yeah, I miss it. It was fun.
Amazing. Wow. That's crazy. So, but you never thought of like, or did you ever think about like doing it professionally?
I mean, so I was, I guess like, okay. So there's 2 counterbalancing things that were there. The first being the play was really soft. Like people were very bad. And that was like, I'm not a great poker player. I'm like a fine poker player. I don't think I have enough skill to play professionally online or in the US or anywhere where there's like a high degree of competitive poker where like you really need to like be very, very good in order to consistently make money. But I could do it in India because those games were very soft. But the counterbalancing thing to that was the rake there is the highest that I've ever played with. I think the highest in the world. It was they raked 5% of every pot, capped at 100 USD. So like it was an enormous amount of money coming off the table every time a hand is played. So you really like it was hard to beat that rake. And the reason why anybody could beat the rake was because the game was so soft.
Got it.
Yeah. And I mean there were good players there. Like I got to know all the regs there. Because I was living with some of them in like the apartments, and also, got to be friends with a lot of them. And it was much more like you play against the people that are coming to the table. Like you play against the new folks at the table, basically. And you're not really trying to like play hard against the other regs, both A, because they know what you're doing and they know what they're doing, but B, because like it's a losing proposition with the rake to even like try to just fight it out with like, the other people that are there to try to earn money.
Right.
But yeah, the rake there was fucking unreal, man.
5%.
How much is it?
It's usually 10%. It's usually 10%, but it's capped at like somewhere between $5 and $10. Like capping it at above $10 is like that's a high rake off the table. But like, yeah, they just sweep a lot of those rupees right off the table every hand.
So 10% is, or 5 to 10% is there.
Yeah, it's 5% of the pot. In India, at the time, it was 5% of the pot, but it was capped at 100 USD. So it was like, if you have a huge hand, like they're taking a lot of money. But if it's in the States, generally it's like 10%, but it's usually like capped, I don't know, somewhere between $5 and $10 a hand. So like if you play a huge hand, like they're not taking like $50 off the table or $100 off the table, right?
Right.
But yeah, that's my poker experience. That was like where I played the most poker, because I would wake up, I don't know, I would wake up around like 6 or 7 at night and then have dinner, go over there and then eat dinner and play until 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning, and then like go eat breakfast at the Marriott and then go back to the apartment. And that was like I don't know, 5 days a week for however many months. It was a lot of poker.
You ever been back?
No, like I left in 2012, and then in like the spring because my visa ran out, or this like early summer because my visa ran out, and then I came back from like August through I want to say November, and then I was back in the States for good because at that point I was like traveling around the States. And I had also met somebody, and so I was like I stayed in the States at that point. I do miss it. I miss traveling. I miss international travel.
Network tournaments
You can't
not
really
count, or
Yeah, they count. I mean, it's like there's something magical about you go to a place with no you do it like open-ended where you're just like I'm going to go and see what happens. You're just backpacking. I miss that. But when you got kids, that is no longer a thing.
If you wait like 18 years, you probably gonna start doing it again.
Yeah, I think so. It's just 18 years. That's blink of an eye.
It's just 18 years. Damn.
I mean, it probably feels like that, but like after it's done, I feel like time probably went faster than people think.
How old are you, Aksu?
28.
Okay, so 18 years ago you were 10.
Yeah.
Was that was that blink of an eye since 10?
No, but like the last 5 years have kind of felt like that.
Yeah, it's not fair because like as life gets longer, you know.
Yeah, as a kid, everything feels hella long, but now it's I remember like it feels like yesterday that I was like at Worlds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just got to travel to tournaments, so you make like memories, and then you actually remember that time passes.
I think what we need to remember is that you've promised a scoop to the ShadowNet if they release the Bake Off episode. That's the most important thing that we need to remember.
I have not promised that.
I think, look, we had a vote.
Brandon, you don't have the files. You don't get to choose.
I just wanted to be on record. I did not promise.
Yeah. You object. Cool. Your objection is noted.
Thank you. Roji, are you excited for Scoop season, new cards this season?
Yeah. I haven't played since Abraham's Showdown thing. I don't really fuck with Netrunner when there's not a big tournament or when there's not either A, new cards or B, a big tournament to prepare for. So I haven't played any Netrunner since November. Although I played a little bit of quick draft, but I miss it. And I'm excited for new cards because Netrunner's fun, and it's a lot more fun when there are new cards and there's a reason to play.
All right. So I want to ask you, maybe you have some more information, or updated information, because I asked Chris this. Where are the missing bears?
What do you mean?
What up with Gronkov?
Rob just cut one of his fingers off. Rob's in Uruguay, and he got captured by a roving band of pirates and cut one of his fingers off. No, he's got a kid now. He just had a kid. He was making Valentine's Day dinner. He's chopping his potatoes as one does, and he just sliced his fucking finger open like a doofus, like a fucking moron, like an idiot. So he ruined his Valentine's Day, and he sent a picture. So that's what's up with Gronkov, is that he's so bad at Netrunner that it carries over into cooking and makes him fucking cut his digits off while he's trying to cook.
Wow, so this means Culture 2026 for Axie is going to be terrible. Understood. Oh no, that's rough.
Oxy, do you cook?
I have been learning how to cook, and
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it has been a mixed ride.
Do you have 10 fingers still?
I think so.
It can't be that bad.
I think so. It's crazy. Okay, what you need to tell Gronkov next time you talk to him is not even Brandon cuts his fingers off. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him that.
Perfect.
He'll get it on the short court because I know he reads them.
Oh, nice. Okay. Next, where's TF34?
He's in Boston. He's doing great. He's teaching. He's sucking and fucking. He's doing good. I think he's waiting for new cards.
Oh yeah, we'll get a TF34 resurfacing.
He never left. He's still playing. Really? Him and Max just kind of circle up and fuck each other and play, and usually it doesn't spill over. Sometimes it does, but he's
where's Activist?
John is he's doing good. I think we play Dune. Oh, sometimes we play Dune. I don't know. He's got a lot of professor shit to do. I don't think he plays a lot of Netrunner anymore, but he might come back for new cards. There's a lot of people that come back and start talking about the new cards, and then they disappear probably 2 weeks into the set. Rob is one of those. So hopefully Rob sticks around this time, and then hopefully John might come back. I'm surprised you haven't asked about Matthew, because Matthew's the only person I have no fucking idea where he is.
Who's Scry?
Scry, yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, since the kerfuffle, I have not heard of Sky.
Scry like disappeared into like the netherworld of France and like was never to be heard from again.
That's crazy. What about Gray?
Gray's good. Gray's like excited about the cards. Like they're fucking chirping, talking about cards. I hope it carries over. I hope they start playing again because it's more fun when Gray's playing.
I feel like you have to give the gamer names also.
Oh, crit hit D20. Gronkov, TF34, Crunchums,
Great tongue. Where's
Scry.
Sky? Yeah. Where's what's Laura doing?
Laura had a kid, brother. Laura had
Another
another
one?
kid. Yeah. Osklet. Former US national champion.
Mhm.
2019, I think. Yeah, she had another kid. She had a boy this time.
Nice, congrats!
That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying.
god. Hype.
She's doing good. There's like a Bear Cubs channel in the Snare Bears Discord where it's basically just constant kid photos because so many of us have kids.
Ew. Wow. Okay.
That's why it's the UNC testing group. Like fuck, you're probably posting like, I don't know, your hours played from your Steam card of different games, and we're posting like our 6-year-old children.
I mean, it's not far off.
And is there any bears that I missed that I'm like, where are they at?
Jeff?
I think Nice Ingrins.
Jeff's also dad maxing.
True, and
Wow.
doing OP stuff in the side, so you don't have time for Netrunner.
Damn. Imagine growing up and stuff. Man, I miss them. They gotta come back sometime.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's nice because they talk, but yeah, I would miss them too.
We need a reunion tournament.
But you know, Rob's in Uruguay, right?
Fly him out.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like he's closer to APAC.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I don't know how the globe works.
Maybe you are wrong, but
It depends on what
I don't
part of
know.
APAC you count.
Which way does like the North American continent slant? Oh, it slants the wrong way, right? No, it's closer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the Google Maps measurement tool. Hold on, measure distance.
But like if you
from
count
Uruguay,
like random islands on the Pacific to be APAC, I feel like
I'm gonna call it Brisbane. Okay, we're gonna say Brisbane is it. So it's 7,700 miles from like the bottom of Uruguay where Rob lives to Brisbane, and then from Brisbane to Boston, this is riveting fucking podcast content. 9,788 miles. Man, he's closer. There's no excuse. He's got to go.
So if he plays, that means Jai can claim him as APAC.
Yes. Yeah, I think South America is like honorary APAC member. Definitely not North America.
Wow. Are you gonna win Worlds this year?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my goal. Explicitly.
For real?
Yeah. I that's like what I learned this year at Worlds was the best way to win Worlds is to say that your goal is to win Worlds and like direct your energy towards winning Worlds.
Yeah, but don't you feel bad if you don't succeed? Like if you have a good tournament season, you will like win a Continentals, but your goal is to win Worlds, and you don't do that, you're going to be sad. My
goal is to win every tournament I play in. So if I win a Continentals, I'll be happy because my goal was to win the Continentals. But like my goal to win Worlds doesn't like that exists in the context of playing in Worlds, not in the other tournaments.
So it's like not a season goal. It's just like you want to win every tournament you go to. Okay.
I think that's like, for me, look, I've experimented a lot with how to approach competitive Netrunner because I'm not that good at it. And I'm very bad at like keeping the emotional part of competitive Netrunner like from fucking up the rest of my life. So this has been the most successful approach that I've had to playing Netrunner competitively, is just being honest about what I'm trying to do and then acting accordingly.
Ronchi, has anyone ever told you have a good voice?
Never.
Okay. Cool.
Not once in my life.
Okay. Because I remember the first time you came on, I was like there's this one time, what were we doing? Maybe it was playtesting or something. Anyway, I was with Analyze Chris, and then like Whiteblade was there, and then you came on, or you were playing something. You were playing CTM anyway, or trying to teach Whiteblade to play CTM. And I was like, yeah, like Ronji is, as far as Netrunner players is going in the top 10 of voices. For sure.
Thank you. That's really kind of you.
Yeah.
I like to emote. I like to emote with my voice. But it's hard not to get fired up. Like when you're trying to get your friends a scoop and they don't have a scoop, but people have 2 scoops. Like it's hard not to get fired up because that's just justice. That's like fighting for justice.
You
in
have
this
people
world.
in snare bears who have scoops, and you are not bothering them about it.
Who's got? Oh, well, I guess yeah. Andre has like what 4 scoops, like 5.
They're
scoops?
probably 15 million.
Yeah, right.
He's going to scoop like the half of the set, I think.
Yeah, I'll be working on Andre too.
Okay, good. Good to know.
He's bluffing. He's a poker player. God, you fall for everything.
I'm really bad at poker. Like that's the reason I don't play it.
Oh, I had a question for you, Roji. Hold on, it'll come back to me. Oh yes, Roji, spring training starting soon. You know they didn't keep your man Bregman. How do you feel?
We don't keep shit. Like can't have shit in Boston. I look. It's hard for me to care about or like the Boston Red Sox since we like gave Mookie away for nothing. Like I really am fucking sick to death of this ownership group. I'm sick to death of the way that they just smear everybody who leaves the team in the fucking like team owned newspaper. Like that shit sucks. It's sucked ever since they smeared Tito on the way out. It's sucked ever since they smeared Manny on the way out. Like that shit has always rubbed me the wrong way. So the fact that all the players, all the things I loved about the Red Sox are kind of no longer there. And like the only thing that's still there is the shitty fucking ownership group that like I really just have nothing but hate in my heart for. So it's hard. It's hard for me to be excited. It's hard for me to feel good about it is the answer. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. No, that's like this year's gonna be tough. The AL East is a very tough division. It's gonna be a very wild season. I'm excited for it. Another question, and this came up with a few friends, and I was asking them like, when is the last time you were in a physical fight?
God, like camp, like summer camp as a kid, probably like I don't know, 12, 13. I don't fight, brother. Like, why do you think I come on podcasts? Because you can't fight me from where you are. We're hundreds, thousands of miles away.
I mean, everybody's going to show up at Worlds.
Yeah.
No. See,
I'll fuck them up. Step 2, you can't.
Don't get it twisted. Roji will tell you in person that he will dump a whole load in your. What did you say you were gonna do? Some sort of load into my
Which time?
face or ear.
Yeah.
Which exactly? Yeah, like.
I'll talk shit to you, Brandon.
Like
you're not gonna fight.
Please leave in the comment section below. Like, when's the last time you were in a physical fight?
Yeah, how did this come up? Who were you talking to?
I was talking to Axu. You were there.
No.
Jai was there.
I feel like Jai's been in a fight recently. I feel like Jai like fights for fun.
Listen, what you need to know about Jai is there's no way you should be fighting Jai. So Jai has to do the like the mandatory army.
That's what I'm saying. Like if there's a fight, if there's a fight that breaks out, I'm looking whose side Jai is fighting on, and I'm joining that side, no questions asked.
100%. My man hit 80-85% of his targets with the gun. Like my man's a sniper, bro. I'm on that side. You don't want any smoke with Jai.
Brother, what the fuck are you wanting to fight me then?
Nah, you're a teddy bear though. That's
right. Like you're soft as fuck.
Yeah, Jai's
so
a
my
PU
military
player.
service doesn't mean anything?
Jai's a PU player. You're a PD player.
Fucking PD is a compliment.
Yeah,
you're a fucking harpsichord player.
You
can only hurt me so much. Like you have to stop hurting me after this turn because you've already hurt me enough.
Yeah, you believe in NSG removing tags for your opponent. Okay,
that's a baseless accusation.
You sold me out for a bake-off. You can't.
No, I'm doing it for the community, for the people.
You do things for the community. That's soft as fuck.
Somebody has to do it.
Listen. I can't. So I don't know how much. Oh boy, I don't know how much of the short courts. Like if you're all up to date, Rongy, but like Axel leaves for Latvia in like a month.
You going to Latvia?
Hmm?
What are you doing in Latvia?
Apparently go get
He's
a
a
wife.
He's a mail order bride.
You're the mail order bride.
I think it's a male or a husband in this case.
Yeah.
Husband, yeah, sorry, mail order husband, sorry. Yeah, because so Latvia has like the most like woman to men ratio.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I don't know. It just
Brandon just saw a YouTube short that's probably fake and made with AI,
it's
and
not,
he just believed
it's not
it.
fake. It's not fake and it's not AI. My guy's cracked. You could look it up. And so basically like there's so many like
Single women.
yeah, and like they're in the days of like, okay, like men will do the like the brunt work and whatever, so they have like actual like mail order husbands that come and they just do all that stuff. It's
Well,
wild.
this is what I'm saying. Like we're in a we're in a fertility crisis, right? Like most of the developed world, fertility is just in a fucking nosedive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did my part. Snare bears are doing their part. We are fucking, and we're making kids. Like what is TAI breakers doing? The fuck are y'all doing? There's no kids. You got no kids. You got
Hold on.
nothing. Like you're the reason why the fucking pyramid is inverted. Like I'm gonna be 65. I'm gonna be like, I need my social security. There's gonna be like $3 left in the fucking account because you won't fucking make kids. So Aksu, I commend it. Go to Latvia. Like make some more kids. We need them.
Okay,
We
wait.
need them.
I want to counter that. Okay, there's something that was on the shadow net. You've had a lot of kids, but it all equals zero because
You saying they're not my kids?
no, I'm not saying they're not your kids. It's just that Whiteblade said to just get companionship from bots.
There's a difference between jerking off and having kids. I will say that. If both, like you can do both. And like if one gets better, that doesn't make the other one worse, is all I'm saying.
I
Like,
think
what are we talking about here?
no. I think I definitely feel like one will definitely impact the amount on the other. I'm pretty sure, Doggy.
You're 100% correct. It's not. This is just all the more reason why tiebreakers need to start fucking like yesterday. Like you're behind. You're way behind.
You
I
have to give it time. Like after 10 years, as when people are as old as snare bears, they probably are like children at that point.
Okay, we'll check back. We'll check back on that and the number of scoops that you gave.
If you look at the tiebreaker Ankh XTG, like he has kids.
That's fair. That's fair. XTG did his part. I support XTG. I don't support you childless. 28, man. I had my first kid at 30. You got some fucking.
I have 2 years
left. You're going to Latvia. You're going to Latvia.
Exactly.
Brandon, when are you going to Latvia?
Me? No, I'm good. I'm Gucci dog.
I feel like you'd fetch a high price as a mail order husband for Latvia.
Is it because of what you won't tell me?
No. I think I don't know. I think you'd have strong kids. I think I think your bloodline is strong.
Bloodline is strong.
Do we know any Latvian Netrunner players? I feel like that country has no Netrunner like historiography. Like what kind of decks come out of Latvia?
They have like they have a small enough scene that there's not like actually a type of deck, but they have like strong players, like at least a couple of them. Like if you know Williams, they're from Latvia.
What kind of decks do they play?
Like combo ob and ob in general. I know it's
Brandon,
like
if you put your fucking sperm into Latvia and like the combo ob gene was like Bene Gesserit fixed into the fucking DNA, like I feel like it's a terrifying thing. That's a horrifying prospect.
Whoa! You're blaming me? I'm the one who brought you Keeling. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like you would tie it in, like you would. Like
Brandon doesn't
the
know
Bene Gesserit
doing
breeding
more.
program.
Don't try.
Yeah.
You think we'd make a super monster?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the like Big Ob would just be like considered Tiny Ob after the Latvian Big Ob that happens.
I'll negotiate with my wife and see what she thinks.
You're not married. Are you married?
What?
You're not married.
What? Rongy, what do you mean?
There's no way you're married. There's no way you've been gaslighting me this whole time.
What are you talking about right now?
You just said I'll negotiate with my wife. No,
I did.
you're not married.
Why do you think that?
Because I've never heard of you being married. I wasn't
I thought
invited to
you
your wedding.
This was before Netrunner.
Get the fuck out. How old are
Are you
you?
real? Bro, Brandon is like 58.
Yeah, no. Brandon's like 23. He's like 25. Like he's like,
Wait,
it was
this whole-
before Netrunner. You're a fucking child bride. Like you were 13 when you got married. Get the fuck
You-
out of here.
Listen, you started what? Mid 2017
Yeah.
before the ban list, yeah?
What band list?
Like VLC being banned, like right after Worlds.
I don't remember. Yes.
Like,
Sure.
I
Yes.
first-
Yes.
I first heard of Netrunner like that same summer,
Mm-hmm.
and because me and Dean like both worked at Apple, so that's how I found out about Netrunner. So then Dean went to Worlds, and but like he's like, yeah, when I come back, we're gonna do this thing or whatever. We're gonna teach you, da da da. So yeah, I'm like, but
And then you married Dean.
no, I got married that September.
What's your wife's name?
Comedy.
You married to the game?
I get, like you listen to. Oh, wait, actually, maybe I should like maybe you edit this actually, or maybe it just doesn't come up in the book. But like,
Mhm.
how do you not? I guess it's possible you don't know this, but like that's like wild that you don't know this.
I had no idea. And also, like, I probably 30% still thinks you're rusing me, and this is a complete fucking ruse.
No,
I don't know why this would come up like in normal conversations, you know, or like
Yeah, like
Online
how do you like? Who
conversations.
says like, "How's your wife?" Like, how are you doing? No, who? That's not normal. Your wife's name is Comedy.
Kamini.
Comedy. Hell yeah! Shout out Brandon's wife. I want to meet her.
come to
You-
Canada this year to Worlds.
I am.
Exactly.
Really?
I didn't
That's
know.
That's crazy.
So then, why the fuck don't you have kids, motherfucker? Like,
Mhm.
get going.
Still practicing, dog.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I believe it. It's pretty fun to practice.
It sure is. It is. You know?
Shit.
I don't know
Well,
if I'll-
congratulations on your wedding.
like 8.5 years ago. Very
Okay, Brian. Like when I started oracling for you and like we started hanging out in like Discord calls and stuff, I like didn't figure out she was your wife, and I thought she was like a helper for like a disabled, like assistant, you know, for like fucking three times we hanged out or something.
Oh my god, the real truth comes out. Yo, this is an exclusive.
I feel like this is
Whoa.
worse than not knowing. This is worse than being ignorant.
I wasn't told or anything.
Yes, right.
I just
Yo, in my man, because he needs an oracle and needs help to fucking do everything.
Imagine not only just keeping that to yourself, but fucking talking about it live on a podcast. Imagine
I have said
the fucking
admitted.
train of thought that leads to that outcome.
Listen. The people will say I deserved it because what I found out that like without context, okay, it was wrong for me to just say on the podcast that like Axu's gonna go get a wife from Latvia. Apparently
Why is
that was
that wrong?
wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because it's assuming that he's going to go get a wife, right? Like he could. So basically, they will like the Axis supporters will just use that against me. So like we're even now, But
Hold
like,
on.
yeah, I can't
Who the
believe.
fuck? Who is an Axu supporter? Like, if you're an Axu supporter, comment below the video. I have zero.
I have
belief that
shooters.
this would be
100% I have shooters. All of
Say
GFC.
shooters?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has hitters. Yeah, he apparently has hitters. I don't
Well, like
believe
the
in
guy
them.
at the Trump rally. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
It's crazy.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, listen, it's like I don't know. They're out there apparently,
Mm-hmm.
and they back him, and they tell me when I slip up.
You're
So
telling me
they'll
there are
just use
Axu
that.
stands.
Stan is a strong word.
They are willing to back Axu against me. I
Mhm.
guess is that one.
Yeah, they might be Brandon enemies, but like I haven't figured that one out yet.
Okay, that I believe. Like, there's a difference between like lesser of two evils versus like this is the person that I dedicate my life to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I don't know if
Yeah.
Axu has any of those, but
Why are you actually going to Latvia?
To play Netrunner.
Hell yeah.
There's a district
Hell
there.
yeah. Is there a tournament?
A district is a tournament, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn. Isn't a district like a CO? Like, is that like what level is that? Is that a regional? I gotta use Unk terminology. I don't know what they are.
I mean, it's
anymore.
not either of those. It's like kind of a regional, I guess.
Like a megacity is
It's
a
version
max,
of it's
right?
a version of regional. Like if you just import the old phrasing into the new one, it would be a like regional.
Hell yeah! How are you getting there? Are you flying?
Yeah, classic like there used to be boats traveling all across Baltic, but that shit has been shut down because apparently capitalism or something. So now I have to take the plane there, which sucks ass.
Damn, I want to go to Latvia. Are you going to Riga?
Yeah, you can
Hell
come.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah? When
next
are you
month.
going?
Next month.
Next month. Okay. I'm definitely coming. Just buy me a seat on whatever plane you're on. I'll meet you there.
Sure. The hotels were hella cheap. The flights were not. So like you can crash in my hotel room.
What kind of food is Latvia known for?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Time to Google. Rebutting podcast content, Googling Latvian food.
We already did the fucking Google Maps measure distance. Like, I don't look, we're coming up on 2 hours. I don't think we can get a lot lower.
Hold on.
Apparently they have peasant style comfort dishes.
This is going to be like the short court is going to be medium court. Like, this shit is bloated.
It's not bloated. Ronji, was there anything that you wanted to cover that we didn't cover, or shout outs that you have, plugs?
No, this is already 2 hours long. I'm not going to subject the people to anything more than this.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you, Ronji, for coming on. This was great. This was excellent. Please like, comment, subscribe. Did anyone leave comments for their Mount Rushmore of cards?
Yes. You want to hear them?
Yeah, please. How many comments do we have?
Like 2.
Yeah, hit it quickly. Hit them quickly.
And to pull up the interface 1 sec.
Riveting.
Brother, I have editing software.
You edit these?
Yeah.
Get out of here. No, you don't.
What? Huh? You're adopting my professionalism?
It's like the last thing that I have left to insult. I feel like I hit everything else already.
Okay. Williams, one of the Latvian players, their favorite cards are Blue Sun, Ob, of course, Apex, and Government Takeover.
I no longer want you to breed with Latvian people and make Netrunner players. That's so fucking cursed.
Yep, I think that ship has sailed. And the next one?
Meather also has... How the fuck are all these Ob people commenting? Their favorite lists are Border Control, Ob, Boomerang, Diversion of Funds.
Respectable.
Is it? Border Control,
Yeah.
Ob.
Yeah, it's respectable. I don't agree with Meteor on basically anything, but that list is fine.
Okay, so those were the two?
Yeah, those were the only ones.
Oh, very good. Okay, more people leave your Mount Rushmore of cards. Do we say how much are we? Wait, you already said we're scooping 2 cards.
Yeah, next week.
1 card.
No,
Like,
they will not release
are we
the
giving the
episode.
exact? Are we giving the exact date?
Yeah, 25th.
It says
All
it says it in the article.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, cool. So, 25th, scoop. You'll love it. And we outie.
We outie.
Thank you for having me.